Hello, I'm Sifu Matt Lovio, and I'm here to present to you, which I believe to be the fifth video on my Chinese martial arts series on the art of Hsing I, or also known as Chinese mind style boxing. With this video, I will be demonstrating to you the second of the five elemental fist techniques or forms, whatever you wish to term and call it. This will be based upon the water element, also known as the drilling fist. Again, I will be only demonstrating the form, showing you how to do the form. And again, with future videos, I will show you the meditative chi aspect, and then later on, hopefully, we'll get to the fighting and self-defense aspect of the five elemental fist techniques. But for now, we're doing the health aspect. Please, I know it may seem boring, but I assure you, it is absolutely integral. I would not be showing you this aspect of the art. You have to first learn both dualities, as I mentioned in previous videos, the health and the fighting self-defense aspect of it. Okay, instead of me just talking away, let's get down to business. I'll first show you the form, and then I'll break it down for you to learn it. Again, this is based on the water element, also known as the drilling fist. Here goes. And there you go. That is the element, the water element, also known as the drilling fist. Now, let's break it down. Again, if you notice, unfortunately, due to the precarious nature of the camera angle, as I mentioned before in previous videos, I'm sorry to say, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot move it around too much. But the good news is, I can't move the camera, but I can move myself around. And I'm going to show you the ins and outs of the form. You will know exactly proper hand, fist placement, proper posture, so to speak. Breath control, focus, whatever it may be. I want you to learn the ups and downs, the ins and outs of these techniques as I learned so many years ago. Now, the water element or drilling fist technique / form. Now, if you notice, as I mentioned before in previous videos, you will find that the metal element or the splitting fist technique is the proverbial workhorse of Hsing I, as well as also the Ping Tian Bu, or the metal element stance. And other Hsing I schools or practitioners refer to it as Santi Shi Bu, or the three foundation stance, three power stance, whatever you wish to term and call it. But for now, for the rest of the series, please, let's just refer to it as the Ping Tian Bu, or the metal element stance, or posture. And with it, you notice with the form, I started the form with the splitting fist, or metal element. But then later on, I transitioned into the drilling fist. Let's get to that. Again, to reiterate, I start off. We do the middle element or the splitting fist. Now, watch this. Did you notice what I did with my forearm here? What I did is I started gathering the chi, almost like as if a hand was coming in and bringing in a wave, even though a wave on the shoreline on a beach. It's pretty powerful. It doesn't need any help. I'm just using it as a metaphor, as it was parlayed to me by my other Hsing I teachers. The hand brings it, helps to bring in the wave towards you, and then from here, after gathering up the water of the wave, I'm going to step forward with my right side, with my right leg. I'm going to step forward with my right leg, and step forward, and bam! I use the drilling fist. Again, let me demonstrate that. Start again. Punch. Metal element or splitting fist. Gather the water. Gather the chi. And then from here, because if you notice my hand, if you want, in the old days, I used to do this where I make the hand into a fist and I go like this. If you want, great. But and recently, over the years, I started to, instead of going from a fist, I would make like a cupping type of motion, as if I really was gathering water. Or in this case, I'm gathering energy, gathering chi power towards me, not away from it. I'm gathering it. And I make it like pretty much parallel, if you will. If you want to go down like diagonal like that, fine. But you know, if the more narrow you get, the better the structure of the technique, and the more chi I feel you'll gather more, rather than just try to mindlessly go through the form. You do what you feel comfortable with. And again, you can use gather the chi, gather the energy. I know you can't see this though, but basically with my left leg, I'm going almost into like a cat stance, like where I'm on my tippy toe with my left foot. gathering from here, and then I take a slight step forward with the left leg, and step forward my right leg, and punch. And again, I'm not doing this uppercut type of thing. What looks like a boxer's punch. I'm not doing that. In Hsing I, there's a reason why we punch like this. A, your opponent would never expect such a strange and almost near like a cumbersome or tedious-like type of punch, a strange punch. And B, this is how we express our power in Hsing I, because when we notice the common denominator in this case, the elbow. The elbow is down. It's not over here. I'm not punching like this where the elbow is to the side, or not too precarious where I'm punching up like this where the elbow is too much inward, but just right where it's down. And then when I gather chi, boom, the elbow is down. And the power goes straight. The target area you will find could be anywhere in the chest, especially the solar plexus, but please be careful. It could be very dangerous if you hit too hard in the dead center of the solar plexus or the chest area and so forth. Especially stay away from the neck, if you will, the neck because of the throat. If you hit someone hard enough, they can unfortunately, you can swell up the esophagus, the air canal, and the person, quite possibly the person can die from cardiac respiration problems. So, because the throat is a very vital organ, just like any other organ in the body. So you want to stay away from this area. But again, this is why we punch like that. Now, technically, I'm supposed to do this like 3 or 4 times, but unfortunately, due to the camera limitation, the camera angle, I can't do that. So you notice I've only done it 2 times going forward, and then the traditional 4 or 5 times going that way. But originally, you want to go 4 or 5 times going forward, 5 times going back. And this may be a couple times at most going forward again. Whatever you choose. Again, from here, punch, and then again with my right arm, I'm going to cup. I'm going to go into a cat stance, cup. Take a slight step forward, my right leg this time, and punch. Punch with a drilling fist. And you'll see in the next video that with this video, I'm going to be a little bit more vigorous. I'm going to add a little more pep to it that I normally would with the chi cultivation health aspect, which will be in future videos or the next video. And then from here, notice when I look first, and I block. And instead of doing this chi cultivation aspect, I block and just step forward. Boom. And I punch. Let's do that again. And from here, turning, I look first, block. And then from here, when I block from here, I'm just going to punch from here, doing the drilling fist, or the water element, whatever you wish to term and call it. Parry, step forward, bang. Gather the chi. And then from here, since you notice I'm ending with my left side, my left arm, and my left leg forward, not my right side, my left side, because then we're going to do the salutation and officially end the form. Let's look to the right, arms spread, look to the left, gather the chi, press down, and that completes the technique in the form. Hope you like this and appreciate it. Again, with the next video, I'm going to try to, if you will, show the health chi cultivation and health benefit aspect of the art. Again, I thank any and all of you who've stuck with me thus far. Hopefully, I'm not boring you to tears with just like the soft side of the art, because this is a soft art, but it also has an aggressive side, if you will. It has like the fighting, or rather the self-defense aspect of the art. And I don't guarantee you, I promise you, I'm going to get to those videos in future videos. But first things first, please, we've got to get to the fundamentals, the very basics. And this part is known as the health aspect. We're not just going to practice one aspect of the art. We're going to practice both the health and the self-defense, the other aspect of the art. Again, preferably please leave any likes. And again, I welcome any and all comments, not just positive, but yes, even negative. Helps me keep level and not too much of a swelled head, and keep my ego in check. I'm a big boy. I can take it. All right. Until then, I wish you the best of luck your training, and take care of yourself and all that you know.